Good evening, Tewksbury. I called the Tewksbury Board of Health meeting to order. It is March 19th, 6:04 p.m. This meeting is being recorded and broadcasted. If we could all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. So let's do, okay. So at this time, I will, hold on, sorry. Entertain a motion to enter executive session pursuant to General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 21A3, to discuss strategy in the matter of Hillman Energy Center. As an open meeting may have a detrimental effect on the board's position, the board will after return to open session. Do I have a motion to go?
Motion to go to executive session.
And I'll second.
Okay, motion has been put forward by Chris, seconded by Susan, and we have to do a roll call vote. So we'll start with Chris.
Aye.
Pat?
Pam, aye.
Sorry, Pam, sorry. I'm so sorry. Pam?
That's all right. Sweet.
Susan?
Aye.
Thank you. George?
Aye.
Okay, chair votes aye as well. Motion passes. We're going to go into executive session. Thank you. So the board is returning to open session. It is 6:34 PM. Welcome back. Okay, so we're going to, okay, so I think now would be the time to vote on that. I'm not really sure, but, so we had our executive session, obviously regarding what we had mentioned, and now we're going to, open meeting, we're going to be voting on, if there's a motion in place for the brief to be submitted as discussed.
Motion to submit the brief as discussed
When?
A second.
on
Oops, sorry.
March 19th today.
Tonight?
Tonight,
Okay.
yes.
So there's a motion on for the brief to be submitted tonight.
I'll
Do we-
second.
And it's been seconded by Pam. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? I hear none. Chair votes aye as well. Motion passes. We'll be submitting that tonight to the EFSB. Thank you. Okay. Next on the agenda is the approval of meeting minutes from February 19th, 2026. Do we have a motion to approve those minutes?
I'll motion to approve the minutes from February 19th, 2026.
Okay. Motion put forward by Susan, seconded by Chris. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hear none. Chair votes aye as well. Okay. Next would be public hearings. I see no one here, so we're going to skip that part. New business, Eco Oil recycling request.
I'm sorry, can I go?
Oh, go ahead.
So I know we just had one person that was supposed to be here tonight, is that correct?
Yes.
Does anything happen? They didn't show up?
They didn't show.
That's the old business, yeah. Mm-hmm, yep. That's on the old business, yeah. So Crestwood Trucking was requested to appear to discuss the fine and late permit renewal tonight.
I understand that they did pay for it, but there was a request put out there.
Correct.
Which they should have responded in one way or another.
Right.
No, they did.
Yeah, I think we can do that during the old business and kind of figure out what
Okay.
we want to do.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm just thinking since they're not here, we can
Okay.
just move forward, and then when it's on the old business, we can discuss it.
Okay.
And open that discussion then, for sure,
All right.
absolutely. Is everyone in agreement to that?
Yeah.
Okay. So new business, Eco Oil, the request to appear before the board regarding a late fee dispute. I'm going to have Shannon kind of give some updates on that.
Okay. So Eco Oil was late in renewing their permit fee. They had a draft in OpenGov, which you can see, and we received pumping slips. So Lisa reached out, told them they didn't have a permit. They just needed some paperwork, but it was submitted after the expiration date. So in turn, as everyone else gets a late fee, they had a $100 late fee. I told them they could request a hearing before the board to dispute the late fee. They requested one. However, they had a conflict and couldn't make it tonight. They told us a few days ago, so they paid the late fee.
And they basically withdrew.
Correct.
Excellent.
Great. Thank you for the update, and thank you for paying. Okay. Any other comments, questions on that from the members?
Nope.
All right. Old business, the Crescio Trucking, the Board of Health had requested for them to appear to discuss the fine and the late permit renewal. I know that Shannon has some updates on that as well.
So after last meeting, the owner came down when he received my letter, stated he would pay the fine. I informed him about the meeting. He was aware, obviously, that he was on the agenda and the board had requested him to come. So the following day, he had paid the late fee and then his permit fee as well. And he did get a reminder email from Lisa telling him that he was on the agenda still.
Any comments, questions from the board?
I don't see them.
I am glad that, I will say that I'm glad that they paid, obviously. I would have liked to see them here just to kind of get their perspective of what was happening and not to discourage them from coming here or, trying to, whatever. I wouldn't be condoning, especially because they paid the fee. I think, it's reasonable to understand someone being frustrated and then understanding and correcting their wrongs. I think that's very great that people do that when they realize they may be incorrect or wrong, that they admit to that. I think across the board, everyone should do that. So thank you for paying the fine, but it would have been nice to see you here to say that in person and get at least something. That is the only thing that I have to say on that. Anyone else?
No, I agree with you. I mean, he did pay it. I am disappointed as a business owner in this town that does business here. I found it disrespectful to the town and the board. But I think that's where I stand right now. I don't think I'd go any further.
Thank you. Anyone else? All right. Okay, so next is the best update continuation. So briefs are due by tomorrow. And the Board of Health, during our executive session, has decided that we will be submitting the brief as discussed, and it will be made public once it's submitted. It will be there for everyone to see what our position is. As a Board of Health, our responsibility is to protect the health, safety, and welfare of the residents of the Tewksbury, and we take that very seriously. And I can honestly say that I listened and went through every single transcript of the hearings. And I know that our director, Shannon, was also at the meetings. She's our intervener, so thank you for that, Shannon, for being there. Very much appreciated. And so that's pretty much the update that we have for upcoming things. After that, EFSB decides. I don't know the date per se when those come out.
I found out today that there's 2 weeks for interveners to respond to
Correct.
briefs.
Yep.
So it would be sometime after that. I don't know if there's a specific date.
Okay. Yeah, so I think to those briefs, then interveners can respond to each individual brief if so chosen to. And then after that, it's deliberated. Not exactly sure, but those dates I think are public as well. So anyone is able to look at those. Any questions, comments, concerns from the members of the board?
I just have a comment.
Yes.
Something I just want to thank the two of you for everything that you've done. And I want to express my sincere gratitude for the outstanding job that you've done on the brief. Your ability to navigate this project with minimal assistance from town council is truly commendable. I particularly appreciate how you concentrated strictly on items that fall under just the jurisdiction of the Board of Health. Nothing else swayed from this brief, but the reasons why we're sitting on this board. So I just want to thank you very much for your hard work, the countless hours and dedication that you've put towards this. And the both of you.
Thank you.
I thank you so much.
Thank you.
If I may add, the two of you with your professionalism, amazing. So I applaud you both for remaining professional and to the point and not getting rattled by outside commentary. So I totally appreciate that.
Thank you.
In my way of saying, in my way of expressing the same things, people, I might as well be Mr. Controversial once again and say that I talked to the last town manager and asked him if he'd consider and have my support that you'd be the next director of our department, and I put the nomination for Melissa. And thank you for all you do for us.
Thank you.
I'd say I would have said 100% of what everybody else said. I wouldn't, I've been especially impressed with the time and energy that Shannon's put into it and the information that she's brought back to us with clarity and all, because we clearly couldn't all be present. So that's
Absolutely.
been tremendous.
Thank you.
Thank you. The Tewksbury Board of Health has a clear and defined responsibility, and that is to protect health, safety, and welfare of our residents. That responsibility is not optional, and it is not subject to outside influence. I also want to be very clear about the role of this board and the professionals who support it. The Board of Health relies on its staff to provide objective, professional public health expertise. That work must remain independent and grounded in public health principle. Any situation that places staff in a position where they may feel pressure or conflict in carrying out any of those responsibilities is deeply concerning. Public health discussions cannot and will not be influenced by factors outside of this board's statutory responsibility to protect the residents of Tewksbury. We will continue to approach these matters with professionalism, integrity, and a commitment to doing what is right for the health and safety of this community of Tewksbury. This board will stand firm in its role, support its staff, and ensure that our decisions are made based on sound public health principles. I want to make that clear. Moving to the next would be public comment. I see no one here, so we'll move to the Health Department report.
For the regional staff update, we have offered a position to one of the candidates that interviewed and are waiting to hear back. So I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they will accept, as they sounded eager.
Nice.
The Tewksbury Community Health Fair will be April 2nd from 2 to 4 at the Senior Center. Through our regional grant, we're also putting on, it's called It Takes a Village. It's a community gathering for new and expecting parents. This is collaboration with our regional groups, so Tewksbury, Billerica, Tingsboro, and Chelmsford. This is this is on Saturday, June 13th from 10 to 1 at Tingsboro Old Town Hall.
I have a question about that. Is that available to any new parent, not regardless of, it's not because they're on SNAP or something like that?
Nope.
It's not a partner with some kind of an organization that supports?
Nope, there'll be vendors there, and we're accepting downstairs in the lower level, and also the other 3 towns are accepting new unused items from newborn to 24 months.
That's great.
Like sleep sacks, clothes, books, pacifiers, any kind of
Right.
items.
That's wonderful.
Okay.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah, we realize there's a gap with maternal health, so
Yes.
we're trying to fill that gap.
Yeah. Pre and post, for sure. Yes. Thank you. This is great. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, we're just-
And yeah, so it looks like here, onesies, sleep sacks, teething toys, diapers, wipes, pacifiers, baby books, baby blankets, hand knit baby items, hand sanitizers, all of those things. Where are these flyers, or where can people look for these flyers, Shannon? Are they on social
I
media?
believe they should be. If not, we were going to post them.
Okay. That's great. Thank you.
And then another sort of like state update is the SAFE 2.0 survey that boards of health are required to submit and fill out annually to DPH. That includes information demonstrating compliance with meeting the performance and workforce standards and Board of Health annual report. These standards look at inspections, epidemiology, communicable disease investigation and reporting, local permitting, workforce development standards, education, training, and credentialing. So the state's really trying to work with local health to get more trainings for inspectors, kind of have like a standard, like, trainings you have to go through to be, like, certified, more so than just your RS, which I have.
Great.
So
And
it's a
if I-
great initiative by the state.
If I understood that correctly, there's a category for us to do it as well? Questionnaire?
There's board training, it's not required.
Oh, I thought it was a questionnaire for the Board of Health.
Oh, yes, it was that workforce standard, I believe.
Yes.
Survey.
Okay.
I believe I sent the link.
Yep.
Yes,
Are we
you did.
Are we to submit that as a board or?
I started
Yeah.
it because I think we are. I think that's what they're asking. It's no names that they don't
Right,
know
it's
who it's
just
from. It's just,
It's anonymous, kind of just a
Yes.
questionnaire? Okay. Do you all have that in your, I think it was a while back.
I'd have to look, but if you could send it again, just in case, I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, that way we can all do that questionnaire. Perfect. Great. Awesome. Any others? Great,
That's all.
perfect. Any questions, comments from the board? Board member reports?
We haven't had another wellness committee meeting
Okay.
since the wellness event,
Yeah,
but I guess it was tremendously successful. I teach a class that night, so I couldn't go.
it was
to
great. I went.
But it was great, okay. Because all the people that I invited to be present
Yeah.
had a fantastic time.
Yeah.
And thought that it was worth their time to be there.
Yeah, it was really great. There was a lot of people. There was a variety, I mean, from all ages. There was a lot of teenagers, which was really great to see them in there, and lots of kids, but then the parents came, and so they had a lot of different tables, different events going on, like little things, like little shows. They even had like a cooking thing with pizza. So yeah, it was really great. So
Good.
kudos to everyone who put that together. Yeah.
Some of my vendors said they would come next year, and I said, we only have it once every 5 to 10 years. Probably not. It
Well,
really
maybe you
does-
need to change
really
it.
is time intensive, even with everybody working on it. It is a very time intensive
Yeah.
event. That's why it's amazing to me that they have the community health fair every single year
Yeah.
at the senior center.
Right.
Because there's a lot of, back work that goes into that kind of a thing.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Any other comments from the board?
I have a question.
Yes.
I recently was asked by a couple of people about the Kratom thing. There's been some stuff on social media about it. So I wondered when we might think we're going to revisit that. It's been, we haven't really had the time.
Yes,
to do that.
exactly.
And I think there was some concern expressed to me that did you know it's for sale here, they said? I said,
Yes.
yes, I did know
Yep.
it's for sale here.
So I believe the last time that we had, when Maria Ruggiero was here, she was going to look into a couple of more things, see if there was any incidents in our town with that happening currently. I'm sure she probably does have some information or is still looking at that. We can definitely, we can potentially put it to kind of reconvene next month if we want on the agenda, just not necessarily a public hearing, because that's where we would potentially have to go in the future, but to see if there's any updates, if Maria is available.
yeah, I've seen a few things that she's written.
Yes.
So I know she has some updates. She's been going to various places.
Yes.
And asking questions, and being kind of,
She's doing her
Powerful.
research. Yeah, she's
Yes.
definitely doing her research, which is very appreciated. Your mic is off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I would just like to mention, that Maria, her focus is for the youth, and we, obviously, I think all of us are. But I'd just like folks just to remember one other thing, that for the adults that feel like that it does help them, they'll still, if I'm correct, they'll still be able to get it through online sales.
Yes.
And I just want everybody to know that, because I'm not on that issue. I'm very, kind of like my head goes two ways. So, all right, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, so if Maria is available next month for any updates, I'm okay with her coming just to give us some updates and see where we want to go with that, for sure. I think that should be fine. Great. Having nothing else to say, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I will motion to adjourn the meeting.
I will second.
All right, motion put forward by Susan, seconded by Chris. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? I hear none. It is 6:55 PM. Meeting has been adjourned. Thank you, Tewksbury, and have a great night.